Hi guys, Amaya here and welcome to Want to Learn Programming. We have reached the middle section of our programming tutorial. This is the 16th video in the series Basics of C Programming. In this video, we will look at basics of looping statements and we will also look at one of the most widely used looping statement, that is the for loop. Let's start with looping in C. Looping is used when a certain block of code needs to be executed again and again repeatedly for many number of times. Looping contains four parts, that is initialization section, condition section, body of the loop and the increment section. How looping works is, first we initialized a variable, then on condition whether the variable is greater than or smaller than or equal to a certain other variable or number, we tend to run the loop again and again. That is, we run the body of the loop and then finally we increment the value of the initialized value. Then we match with the condition again, and if the condition is true, then we run the loop again. So similarly, the looping is done in C. There are three main types of looping statements. One is the while loop, second for loop, and third is the do while loop. Let's look at the flow diagram of a looping statement to understand how looping is exactly done. First, a variable is initialized. Next, a condition is checked whether it is true or false. If it is true, then the body of the loop is executed. And inside the body of the loop or at the end of the body of the loop, an increment is made to the variable and it returns to the condition. The condition checks whether now the condition is satisfied or not. If the condition is satisfied, then it again executes the body of the loop, again increment, and so on. If in case the condition fails, then it goes to the false and then continues with the rest of the program. So let's look at what a for loop statement is. For loop statement is used to execute a block of code or statements for specific number of times. The syntax for loop statement is, the keyword is for and inside brackets initialization semicolon condition semicolon increment, and inside the flower braces we write the body of the loop. Let's look at the flow diagram. Initialization, condition and increment. If the condition is true, it goes to the body of the loop, executes it and then comes back. Again, the condition is checked. After increment, it goes to the body of the loops, comes back, and if it is false, it continues with the rest of the program. Now let's look in detail how this works. First, when the compiler encounters the for keyword, it first initializes the variable. After initializing, it checks if the condition is matched or not. If the condition is true, then it goes to the body of the loop and executes it. After the execution of the body of the loop, it goes to the increment, increments the variable, and then goes to condition to check if now the condition is true or false. If the condition is true, then it again executes the body of the loop, and after executing body of the loop, it goes to the increment section, increments, and then checks the condition. If the condition fails, then it continues with the rest of the statement. Let's look at a sample program to understand how this really happens. Let's try a sample program to print numbers from 1 to 10. As usual, we include the stdio.h and stdlib.h as our header files. Int main along with the two flower braces. Now we declare one variable I to store the value from 1 to 10. Next, to make the program more user friendly, we print the numbers are. Now let's look at the for loop. The for loop initialization is made to 1 because we are printing from 1 to 10. The condition is that if I is less than or equal to 10, because we want the numbers to be printed from 1 to 10. That is, the condition will be satisfied till I is greater than 10. Next, the increment value is I plus plus. We have seen before in operators that I plus plus is the short form of using I equal to I plus 1. Inside the for loop, we print percentage %d backslash n and I. So what happens is, first I equal to 1, it checks if I is smaller than equal to 10, yes it is. Then it prints I, that is 1. Next, it goes and increments the variable I to 2. Now it checks if 2 is smaller than equal to 10. Yes, it is. So it goes and prints 2 here. Next, it goes again to increment I to 3 and so on. When I increments to 10, it satisfies this condition because it says 10 is smaller than equal to 10. Yes, it prints 10. But the moment it increments it to 11, the condition I is smaller than equal to 10 fails and it goes to the next statement, that is the return 0, which terminates the program. So try this out in code blocks, and after trying this sample program, try these practice questions. These 3 practice questions are quite easy, and after, if you have any doubts on these practice questions, you can comment on the video. So if you like this video, click on like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. In the next video, we will look at what while loop is and what a do while loop is. Thank you for watching.